So the college football playoff is expanding to 14 teams. We haven't even started the first season with the 12-team playoff yet. But it looks to me the playoff committee's sick and tired of 12 teams. They want to go to 14. Does that mean we're going to eventually go to 16? Are we going to stay at 14? Maybe they'll go back to 4. Maybe they'll go to 8. I guess we won't know. But we're going to find out soon enough who benefits from it, who loses out on it. Check out this article from Pete Thamel and Heather Danich on ESPN. So it says that by midday Friday, that each league and Notre Dame will be expected to sign a legal agreement. Starting in 2026, the new agreement will codify the further financial separation of the expanded Big Ten and SEC from everyone else in college athletics. The group of 5 commissioners have been in a different position without any negotiating power, but sources indicate they won't choose being excluded from the CFP. It's like the Godfather's offer you can't refuse, one group of 5 AD told ESPN on Thursday. The financial distribution for the expected 14-team playoff will look radically different from that of its annual playoff predecessor. On an annual basis, for example, the Big Ten SEC will be making more than $21 million per school, a number that's up from the nearly 5.5 million Power 5 leagues are currently being paid. In the ACC, the schools will get more than 13 million annually, and the Big 12 will get more than 12 million per school. Notre Dame is expected to get more than 12 million as well. And sources tell ESPN there will be a financial incentive for any independent team that reaches the CFP. There will no longer be a participation bonus for any of the leagues, a detail that was frustrating to some leaders in the group of 5. The group of 5 schools revenue will increase to just under 1.8 million from the current 1.5 million, according to multiple sources. AAC Commissioner Mike Arisco has been the most outspoken critic of the plan, but hasn't been able to garner enough support from other commissioners to fight it. Sources caution that the numbers are tricky to compare, as there's uncertainty about the fine points of expenses, distribution, and in the next iteration. But in the general ballpark, those will be annual distributions. It's important to remember that these numbers are indicative of the changing landscape where the money from the historic bowl relationships is now repositioned through the CFP. That's a different scenario for Notre Dame, which did not have a traditional bowl payout. I'm going to tell you right now, it's kind of feel like the SEC and Big Ten are benefiting from this way more than everybody else. But I'll continue for a little bit. If the 10 FBS conferences in Notre Dame and agree to move forward together as expected, the next step will be for them to complete the long-awaited TV deal with ESPN starting in 2026. ESPN is poised to spend an average of nearly $1.3 billion on the playoff for 6 seasons. The deal would include the final 2 years on the current CFP contract, plus a new 6-year agreement for the next iteration of the playoff. Sources told ESPN. The CFP will unveil a 12-team format for 2024 and 2025. The details of what's expected to be a 14-team won't be determined until after the TV deal. Now, if I didn't know better, I kind of feel like it's a way for like the top ACC schools to go, okay, we're joining the SEC and we're joining the Big Ten. And it's like a dare for Notre Dame to join the Big Ten. I don't think Notre Dame's going to join the SEC, but I mean, I've seen crazier things. I mean, we've all seen them. But we're going to find out and see what happens in the coming days. I don't know what'll happen, but some stuff's going to get ugly. We don't know what'll happen. I mean, I don't think they're staying at 14 very long after this contract. They're going to go to 16. But I'm thinking maybe was Mike Leach right in his warning where he said we were going to be going to 64 teams? That's something that I'm really thinking about now. Because, I mean, I know he said something about it a decade and a half ago. But I don't think college football should be March Madness, but I guess we'll wait and see. Matter of fact, you decide in the comments. You decided this is the best format, especially right here on Jackson Johnson 979, right here on YouTube, and on Jackson 09960335, right here on X, and on Instagram and Threads at Jackson Johnson 543908. You can like, comment, subscribe right here at Jackson Johnson 979 so you do not miss another video whatsoever. Until next time, this is Jackson Johnson. Wish you all a very good day and stay safe and stay warm. It's cold out.